man to woman, or woman to men.
Man to woman.
From penis to vagina.
Changing the body changes society. Changing society changes the soul. Changing the soul changes society. Changing society changes it all.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Págale al cartel bombón, ya están sentados en tu pinche trono.
Emilia Perez has 13 Oscar nominations.
Oh my god! Wow!
And even though that Rotten Tomato score is absolutely horrendous for the audience, I just told myself, you know what, it can't get that many nominations and be that bad.
Right? Wrong.
So I decided to give it a try, and oh my god, I cannot believe that this film actually exists. For those of you who do not know, Emilia Perez is a story about a lawyer played by Zoe Saldana. There is a Mexican cartel leader who enlists the help of Zoe Saldana's character to fake her death and then disappear and transition into a woman. Basically, the drug cartel leader moves from man to woman, penis to vagina. Wow, the lyrical detail of some of these songs. I'm not sure if you're being trolled or maybe the people who made the movie thought that children might be watching, so everything has to be explicitly explained. Some of these songs, quote unquote songs, are not even songs. They have no melody, they have no pitch. It's just a bunch of words being stringed together with someone who sounds like they are singing in the shower.
Lady, you know I only fix the body.
Zoe Saldana's acting is okay, but she can barely sing. But you know who's the biggest villain in this film? Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez is an absolute nothing bagger in this film. She cannot act. She cannot sing. She cannot dance. She is an absolute nothing bagger in this film. It was awful trying to sit through this film. I mean, in comparison to something like Joker 2, which was also a pretty bad musical, at least Joker 2, I watched it in one sitting. Emilia Perez took 4 sittings of me trying to finish this film simply because I could not stand the presence of Selena Gomez. Also, there are certain scenes in this film I was like, what the fuck am I watching? For example, when Zoe Saldana's character Rita, the lawyer, when she goes to meet this drug lord for the first time, there is a part where Zoe Saldana says, well, it takes years for you to transition. And the kingpin is like, I've already started the process like 2 years ago.
Empecé el tratamiento hace 2 años.
And then he shows,
She's got huge tracts of land. 2 años.
ah, boy, this film. This other scene where Zoe Saldana is, I think some of these scenes are happening mentally, kind of like in Joker 2. There's a scene where Zoe Saldana is in like a formal dinner party and then she begins dancing around everyone. Again, I cannot believe that as a society such a film exists. It's funny because somewhere in this movie there is something decent, but the musical aspects are absolutely horrendous. Wow, I never imagined that there could be a film that could be worse than Joker 2 when it comes to music. Emilia Perez, when she is given screen time to sing, her vocals are awful. Absolutely off. I don't understand why it even had to be a musical. If they were going for the whole angle of being trans and transitioning, that was the whole point of the film, because There's another scene, Emilia Perez talking to a woman who really wanted her husband dead. So if you wanted to do the whole we hate men, men are trash, and having female on female romance, it's okay. You do you with your messaging, it's fine. But why did you have to turn the whole thing into a musical? The musical aspects are actually, in fact, if the movie was not a musical, it would have been watchable, in my opinion. It would have been watchable. I would have actually tried to stomach it. But every time someone tries to sing, especially with Emilia Perez before she transitioned to a woman, when she was a man and then she sang. Oy, oy, oy. Oy, oy. I cannot believe that this somehow got 13 Oscar nominations. It's hard to believe that something like this could even get that many nominations. Out of 10, I think I give this film a 1. A 1 out of 10. If it had not been a musical, I would have probably given it a higher score. There's no need to go watch it, so I won't even tell you spoilers ahead. There's no need to go watch this film if you haven't watched it. I think that what annoyed me in the end is that when the movie finally hits the end, I just realized this film was never even there to entertain you. It exists only for messaging. Because what happens is that once Emilia Perez moves from man to woman, penis to vagina, she then convinces Zoe Saldana's character that I need to have my children near me. So they manage to get Selena Gomez and the kids to come live with her as like this aunt. And then later on, Emilia Perez discovers that Selena Gomez's character is going to marry a new guy because she was married to the kingpin drug lord dude. And then obviously the kingpin drug lord dude is Emilia Perez, so she gets very angry that Selena Gomez is getting married to a new guy. And then Selena Gomez is like, you won't restrict me from getting married to a new person. So she runs away with the children. Emilia Perez freezes her accounts. And then Selena Gomez gets to kidnap Emilia Perez. And then Selena Gomez calls Zoe Saldana's character and then tells her, we have Emilia Perez, so give us money or we kill her. Then during the exchange, Selena Gomez discovers that, Emilia Perez is actually my husband, but a woman now. And then they get into a car and then they drive off. And then Selena Gomez has a change of heart. They fight over the wheel. And then the car just crashes and burns. I don't even know why it crashed. I don't even know why it burns. It just crashed and then it just ignited on fire. They didn't even show why this happens. But I think what annoyed me is that after they got rid of Emilia Perez and Selena Gomez, the film just felt like, okay, 2 hours of your time has just gone like that. Nothing was accomplished apart from telling me about penis and vagina. What else? What else was there? How this has 13 nominations. And some people might think, maybe it's getting hate because it's a movie in Spanish. I watched it in Spanish. They might think maybe it's getting hate because it's in Spanish. Maybe it's getting hate because of transgenderism. No, it's because it's just an awful musical. I think somewhere in there was a decent movie, but as soon as it was turned into a musical, it went to hell immediately. Alright, I'll leave other reviews I've done on screen here. Make sure to check them out. How much thought of this film, and then I'll see you in the next one.